All I really want to do today is tell you a story. You know, our lives are about stories, our families are about stories, business is about stories, leadership's about stories. But maybe not stories quite in the way you're thinking right now.
Oh, said the baboon. You want knowledge. You want to stretch your mind. That is very good, because if you stretch your mind, you can stretch your whole world.
So I looked around the audience, and the body language and the listening, people sat forward. It's clearly got engagement for the audience.
A most powerful Nanga lived in the southern parts of that great exotic land. Too many leaders in business today still see it the other way around. They believe that their people are privileged to work in that organization, and some believe that those people are privileged to have them as their leader. They don't understand that respect does not come from your position of authority. Respect comes from who you are as a person. I think it's important for a good self-led leader to understand that you lead people and you manage processes.
The first thing the elephant child saw was the wise old Chakma baboon sitting on a tree stump in the sun. "Excuse me," she said most politely, "but would you happen to have seen a crocodile in these promiscuous parts?" Well, the old baboon looked at her with his wise old head on one side, and he said, "The crocodile is known, and he's everywhere. If you look for him, you can't see him."
What I loved about John's energy the most is that he was really grounded in his teachings of leadership.
We've had so many delegates come back to us and say that they really took something away from it. I think it's something really different, and it just stands out from the rest of the presentation. So I would thoroughly recommend John as a speaker for any conference.
The third practice of self-led leaders is that a self-led leader reflects before they react. That Nanga knows as a leader that it's very important to have a vision for tomorrow and to live today in a way that fits with that vision for tomorrow. Because after all, who would want to follow someone who doesn't know where they're going and doesn't know how they're going to get there? My short story has become ingrained in your reality, and that you can go out there and be self-led leaders, and most importantly, help others to be self-led leaders too.